Yes, sir.
Made in Chafford podcast, episode 84. I'm live in the building with several members of the Made in Chafford group. Boys, can you introduce yourself? It's a pleasure to have you on.
Good evening, fellas. My name is Colin Sanusi. I am an accountant. I work for a disclosed or undisclosed business. I can't really tell you all that business, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I'm here.
Oh, crikey, mate.
Yeah, I know. I almost gave it away. I almost gave it away to government. But yeah, I'm here in this nice environment, this nice establishment, sitting next to my co-host. Would you introduce yourself, sir?
I don't know what's going on.
The man who had 1-2 drinks and we're already finished.
Listen,
You keep bringing more. I've had too many. Hey, wheel it.
the energy is in the building.
You better shake the boom.
Yeah, for what I'm saying. So listen, it's EMA G45. Yeah, Eames, the big E. Yeah,
I like that.
we are in the building.
No, that
Feel
was
what I'm saying. Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
I don't know what he be feeling, but of course,
Okay, so again, full
it's
disclosure.
Dems over there with the 2.
Yo, first name 2, last name Dems, and if you don't know now, you know.
It's
Ching.
Dems, 2 Dems.
They need to do that. Yo, bring in the black. When he just becomes Bond, I want them to embrace the black side of
They
him.
gotta give him a Uzi. They have to give him a Uzi.
This chopper go and sing. That's a fact.
You're dumb.
Yo, you already know what time it is. 2 Dems into the building. Obviously, this is Made in Chafford podcast, episode 84. What will its name be? I don't know. Do I care? Yes.
Where we starting with?
No, I'm drunk.
Actually, hold on. I need to call out my co-host. This guy came into this room and said that Trust Issues is Drake's best song. What did you smoke before you entered this room, sir?
What is Drake's best song then?
That's
Whoa,
a good question. That's a really good question.
If you
It
can't- if
ain't
you don't-
Trust Issues.
If you don't have a but you can't say that and then not have a rebuttal.
Tusi Slide.
Fuck, you can suck
Fuck
a dick.
off, man. Fuck off, man.
I think even Drake would tell you, nah, dog, that's not my best
That
song.
weren't it at all.
It's a good song.
It's a good song. I'm not. taking anything away
I've
from
listened to it recently and I was like, you know what? I was wrong to hate this. It's fun. It's
But
for the kids, you know?
It depends what
7
type
and
of,
up.
Man
Well, it
said
depends what
7
type
and
of kid
up,
you are, because you might be a grown-up kid, and then all of a
Oh,
sudden
yeah, I
you
hear
might
that,
want
I
to
hear
slide.
that. But it's fallen. They might be really sliding, to be fair.
You know what I'm saying?
But no, it's for the kids, and I respect that. You know, Drake. I'm sorry, I was too harsh. Those, do you know what? He went 3 for 3 on Billboard, but all of those songs, Lemon
They've
Pepper
been age
Freestyle
well.
is I've not listened to any of them.
I'll be listening to Lemon Pepper's freestyle non-stop.
Really,
Yes.
you got 6 minutes in your day.
He's getting bars off of that song. Are you kidding me? He's in his bag.
All
Do you
comes
know
full
Beyonce?
circle.
Do you know Nicki Minaj? Suck a dick.
Nah, he has some bars on that song. You're bugging.
I don't know. I think he's done that before, and I think of his long "This Is Me" ranting about how well off and how my life is going songs in that category. I don't think it's his best. I think the intro to him young as a baby is a cover for the album.
You're talking about
Tuscan leather.
Yes, thank you. And he discusses his life on that song.
Yeah.
What's the name of that album, please?
Nothing Was the Same.
Yes. That's how drunk I am.
How long is this nigga spending on the intro? But I think knowing what the best Drake song is lends to what type of Drake you like the most. I would never put any of his songs that he's not rapping as his best song, but that's just me because I love rap. Do you get?
Are you
Whereas
trying to
if
get? You want him to get his lyrics off? I think his best performance is
baby.
still. I think his best performance of all time still might be Sicko Mode. I ain't even capping.
Skiing.
So, nah, come with a rebuttal. Nah, you can't. Don't laugh. Don't let this nigga say ski and he ain't got something to say. What's your comeback? Is it cappity cap cap? Is it what's on both our heads?
Man said skiing. He disrespected you.
Yeah,
you might have to fight him. We might have to turn this back though.
Hold me back, bro.
You might have to turn the camera off. Man said skiing. Yo,
So what? What is the best Drake song, or what is the best performance?
I don't, not that. That's a tough one, actually. That's a good question. I feel like it's that Sicko Mode is Drake at his best. And this is probably the Drake podcast. I remember you telling me a few years back, and
My colleague was like, "All you lot talk about is Drake."
Yo, suck a dick.
I said,
Matter of fact,
yeah.
suck two.
What with the Drake? What with Drake defenders?
Nah,
Drake
we've given some slander here.
"Yeah, but we're the Drake Rangers, to be honest.
The Javengers.
The Javengers,
The Javengers.
the Drake League,
Shung.
the Drake League for sure."
Javengers. Cat was getting that one.
Right. So I have to pick a song that is the best performance and the best Drake song.
You don't have to pick best performance. I think when I say best performance, I feel like it was him at his best, where he embodied who he is. Like it was slick talk. It was great rap. There was great bars in there. There was a few sneak disses, which is
Okay,
which
so
we know
the
Drake is
best
great at.
performance for me is Dreams Money Can Buy,
That's a good performance. That is a great performance.
Great shout.
because lately I went from my top 5 to remaining 5.
Aston Martin's up there, you know.
It's either
It's a
they're
good
lost
choice.
or they're in
Ain't
alive. And then
He was in his bag. He was in
It's
so
his
in
bag.
what
his
is the
bag
best song?
multiple
I think
times.
That's a fact.
He stayed. You
stayed
can
in his
argue
bag.
he stayed in his bag.
One of his most underrated rap performances, if you listen back to it, is 6 p.m. in New York.
Yeah, but that's
he-
but that's a flawless album. I'd even argue.
He is talking. Thing is, I didn't like it when it first came out. I only liked that song. I want to say recent. I liked it when it came out. I thought it was cool, but I only really deeped what he was saying until recent. And some of the stuff he's saying on there is rude, bro.
you gotta love it.
You gotta love what he's saying
At
to
your
Tiger. is
age,
so
not your
peak.
girls. If anyone says that to me, lock off the camera.
Turn it off. Turn it off. Hey,
And she was 17 at the
Is
time
the
as well.
camera on me?
it was wild. He was in his bag.
Yeah, that's
That song
sickening.
That song is crazy. I'd never realized at the
At
time.
your age, not your. Come on, dog.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
it's
that's
bang.
sickening.
No, that's when you need
If
to
you're
just.
reading this, it was really. I can't even tell you how much that album means to me.
Same.
That album is like
It's me.
It's
On God.
a part of my personality. You know that, and What a Time to Be Alive.
Didn't you give the acronym to someone and they didn't know what it stood for?
Oh, I'm so happy to be around black people again. Honestly.
What? We'll talk about it. Talk about it.
So obviously,
Dami's killing me today, bro.
You know, I love I'm close with a lot of white people. A lot of white people are my close friends. Even would say some of them are my best friends. But there's no way in my life that I can say What a Time to Be Alive and in the acronym or the abbreviated version, as we would say it, and people would be like, what the fuck does that mean? Nigga, like
That's what it means. It's one of those things. I think it doesn't surprise me that much that they don't know.
no,
what
it don't,
means.
no, not at all. I don't expect them to know it.
But it's just
like
the annoyance
it
that-
hurts.
yeah,
that,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
I
deep
have
in
to
your
explain
soul.
myself. Like this is a personal classic.
It is a personal
You know,
classic for you. For
Like
sure.
that album is an era of my life. Like that album is a part of my personality. That album defines me. If you meet me, you know there's somewhat time to be alive, and that's pause. But I said, you know there's somewhat time to be alive inside of me. I was like, no, that's.
Nah, that's not a pause for me.
Is it? Oh,
Nah, I don't think
the
so.
pause jury has come out and they have said it's play. So
Was that a pause?
we move.
I was trying to think about like the best Drake song ever.
You're trying to find it.
It's a hard
Yeah.
task, man.
It's gonna be on one of the better albums, so let's narrow it down. It's gonna be on either like Take Care, Nothing Was the Same. If you're reading this, it's too late.
Yeah.
It might be on that trio. He does have some good songs on the shit albums though. He does. He
Because
does.
I mean,
Yo,
like right now,
Blue
there's a
Team is
contender in my
nice.
head. There's a contender in my
Guess
head,
what?
and this
Fucking
song
the
yeah,
game.
is like I've forgotten the name of the song, but it's Bridge of My
His verse,
Bridge of My Troubled Waters, Ice in My Muddy Water, Mix Up a Mixtape, got Rich off a Mixtape,
Underground Kings.
Underground Kings. That is a contender, but I wouldn't say it's the best song though.
Yeah, I
you
agree
know,
with you.
hey,
It's not
listen,
the
Drake
best, but it's a good.
that boy is nice, man.
You gotta give flowers
Like,
and credit
honestly-
where credit's due. I like rap. You're like me. You like certain album cuts. I really like.
Yeah.
I really like Wu-Tang Forever. I really like that song
It's yours.
because he's singing and it throws everybody off because like why are you singing on a song that you've dubbed after Wu-Tang?
Yeah.
Then once
Come on,
you
dog.
start spitting,
This is why
you're
I'm
like, raw. Oh, okay, he's in his bag.
Exactly.
And he's talking about the incident he had with Chris Brown.
That's why I like
Oh, okay.
Trust issues, man. It recently came back into my listening. I've been listening to it on repeat, but it embodies everything he is. It's the singing, it's the bars, it's the it's just the flow, it's the cadence. When he starts rapping, I could tell certain people don't like me no more. New shit on it. Like I feel that,
But what's the best song that does both then?
You can suck.
I'm finished.
Yo,
Hey, yo, cut the camera.
shout out to Vince Carter.
It's over. It's over.
It's over.
No. I hear you though. I hear you for sure.
But what's the best song that encapsulates both? Because we can always talk about, him singing and him rapping, but which song does the best? So you're saying Trust Issues does both the best for you. For me, the song that does where he's singing and he's rapping the best. Because I don't think his singing was that good on that song. That's my only rebuttal. The rapping was okay.
I don't think he can sing.
He can't sing, but he can hold. He can hold like.
I don't even know.
A note.
I've spoken to. And we haven't discussed this on the podcast ever. I don't think he can sing. I'd say if someone asked me, can Drake sing? I'd say no.
I'm not mad at that opinion. I'm not gonna say you can't.
What it's like the drunk person at the bar who's singing a song, and it's like, oh, that's cool. That's a great song to sing. Like I want to sing it as well. Like fucking Oasis. They're most like when someone's drunk and they're like sorry to say, don't look back in anger. Like he can't sing.
I think he can.
I
don't think he can sing very well, but I think he can sing.
I don't know.
He has enough R&B songs that people can distinguish him as being R&B Drake. You can't sing. You can't be someone who can't sing.
What I don't know. It's like side A and side B of fucking Scorpion. Like what side do we like the most? I prefer the rap side.
Yeah.
He can't sing.
I think he can, but he's not a good singer. Yeah. I think there's a difference between not being able.
Everybody knows he's not a good singer.
If he couldn't sing, none of these songs will come out.
He can sing, but he's not the best singer ever.
That's where.
Like for example, you have Chris Brown, you have Trey Songz. Those guys are singers. Those guys they can vocally translate their voice chords into anything. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't know what you're doing, bro.
If he just walked,
bro.
Sorry? Are you just trying to dance like Chris Brown?
Nah, bro. Video, just gyrate in your back.
What, where there's no music in the background?
No. Can you imagine, bro? You're just moving.
All you're hearing is shuku.
Fam, you're just moving air particles, bro. Fucking airbender, fucking hell, man.
Man said he is like Fairly Odd Parents. What's the don in there?
Oh, parents, Fairly Odd Parents.
That tweet is a Hall of Fame tweet, boy. But no, his catalog is too extensive, man. He does both really, really well, and everyone's answers are going to be different at the end of the day. Do you get it?
Yeah, it's what I mean. To be fair, I could my answer will probably change next week. Go to the wind. I'm just really thinking Trust Issues at the moment. I think it's peak Drake.
I'm not mad at it. It's my mind changes all the time. I have a distinct top 10, 15, but it changes all the time, man.
Do you know what? Like,
it changes all the time.
Have we discussed how great a song Sicko Mode is? Like in depth. Like it's just amazing. Like I listened to it earlier this week, and I was like, this song, like, wow.
I really loved it when it came out, and I still think it's a very, 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 very good song.
If you come with some bullshit right now,
no, I'm not listening to it since. I've not listened to it in a while though.
It's not the same feeling.
We've been inside. That's why I don't have an urge to listen to it unless I'm outside.
Make this here without a. Come on, man.
It's a good song. I'm not gonna sit there and say it's not a good song. It's a great song. It's one of the best songs on that album, and it's one of Drake's, and it's probably Travis Scott's best single. Potentially for me, because I typically don't like Travis Scott singles as much as the average person does.
No.
Would you say
he's not good at making songs? Which is
would you
weird,
say Uptown
was
a single?
If you're gonna tell me Uptown is a single, then that's probably his best single. You get it? Because Uptown is hard body.
But we've been liking Travis for a while, and we know like Travis. I don't even pay attention to when he drops a song and it's not attached to an album.
You just wait until the album comes out.
Yeah, like he's so good at putting together albums, but like things like Franchise and I'm trying to think, Highest in the Room, they're not good songs. I don't think Highest in the Room is a good song.
Highest in the Room went #1 off of the clout from the last album, so he was
Mm.
riding
Then
on a
how
high.
did Franchise go #1?
Probably just no. That was like
I can't even remember.
what was it? What did he do? He did a Fortnite partnership. So he
Yeah.
debuted it on Fortnite, and all the kids bought it for 1 week.
The
and then it
Scots.
disappeared.
He included.
Oh no,
Cause.
that's the song.
Yeah.
Sorry, Scots is the one that he did that for, and that
Yeah.
went #1 as well. I think.
That is a terrible song.
It's not a good
BT
song.
Dubs.
I'm not worried about Utopia though. I think it'll be.
No,
fun.
Oh, when is that coming out? Do you know?
There's
Speculations.
Oh, listen,
I
if
reckon it'll be
Speculations?
this
year.
summer, yo, on record, I put it on record, yo, suck. Like, this summer is going to be the best summer of our lives.
You know, you're talking about a lot about sucking, bro. Like, what's going on, bro?
Right, I'm drunk. But I'm not. I'm
It's a good excuse.
I will not, and I will also never suck dick. So I just want to make that
Man, put
perfectly
that
clear.
on record.
On
I
tape.
just want to make that a disclaimer.
Hey,
Hey, I ain't
let the
like-
people know.
Let the people know. Let the people know what you're into.
Hey, what you trying to get into?
Go put your sneakers on, man.
What you doing about? What you doing about it? What you trying to get into? That guy is so funny. Some of his videos are out of pocket, you know.
Massively. This.
What video? What video are you talking about?
I'll send
I'll show you something.
You've
He's
seen the guy. You've
hilarious.
seen the guy.
Yeah, 100%.
You've seen the guy. I'll send you a picture.
What's that baby trying to do?
It's the black guy with the glasses where he's just like,
Where basically the people are asking questions and he just counteracts it.
yeah, he's like,
And then he was in the church.
Oh, he's done a few.
I
Yeah,
think so.
yeah, you might have seen the one
Yeah,
with the
yeah,
offering.
yeah,
And he's
yeah.
like, what if I don't want to give offering?
That's him. That's him. That's him.
He's the
That's him.
picture-
Yeah, I know who he
That's
is.
the picture for this episode. What are you trying to get into?
he's too funny.
Yeah,
but
no,
yes,
that's definitely the episode.
Alright.
next topic is
Yeah,
going
we're
back
just
to-
spitting, man. I've really enjoyed this. Do you know what? This
Yeah,
is
of
what I
course.
love doing. This is why I love doing a podcast. I get to hang out with my best friends and talk shit. Like
That's
and
what it
we
is.
get to be the 47th most popular music podcast
Say
in the
again.
UK.
46. Watch out, baby. 40,
The
45th. Watch
I
out,
ain't trying
baby.
to play with them, man. I'm trying to get into the 20s. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's not even trying to be my area.
Mhm.
I'm
coming for y'all.
40s. I'm out of this bitch,
We
man.
coming for y'all.
Yo,
Mm-hmm.
yo, listen. Weekly podcast as well, like consistency. We ain't let up. We
Wait,
been on
Mr.
these-
Week.
We been on these niggas' necks. Like
On God on them.
that's mad. Do you know? We've discussed it, but that's actually insane. We're the 47th most popular music podcast in the UK.
It's an accolade, and we deserved some accolades.
Accolades. Yeah,
Nah,
you
like,
do.
but that's
We
actually
do.
insane. I don't think
We got to big up our chest.
That's what I'm saying.
Last year was a
That's-
really good year for us, man.
That's why it
was a really
upsets
good
me.
year.
We do not be patting ourselves on the back.
Yeah, no, and that's what today's about. That's what today's about.
We need to.
100%.
I think to just to list to the listeners and to the people whoever's interested to go forward. I think would need some. We'd want to get on bigger guests. You know, you want to see us. You want to see Made in Chafford interact with the big guests.
Of
You know what I
course.
mean?
Of course,
Listen,
of course.
I'm still. There's certain people that I'm just trying to get on just to have a conversation with. You know, Yinka, you already know what time it is. Melania, you already know what time it is. Have I ruined our chances of getting them on the show? Probably not.
Why? Because you want to discuss, you want to have a deep dive with the individual about their music career, or with Yenka, of course, with the radio and like how that can excel into, how Made in South Africa can actually excel into those fields.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is
no,
my
no.
guy.
No, I'm saying.
Listen, man.
Thank you. Yeah.
You always need a
And
little
now
bit
that
of.
doesn't need to be deleted.
You just need a little bit of PR in your life.
Nah.
I'll get them better.
To be fair, Collins has been trying to send me to jail for the last year.
Some of the stuff you sent me, I just look at. I'm like, I'm glad about going around to do this because you think I'm,
One more thing.
I'm a
The
scumbag.
price of the
Just
one more thing. The price of the dick going up. We're sick.
You are a terrorist. Anyway, has anyone been to the gym yet?
Yeah, I've been to the gym, but you know what? For me, it was disappointing because like my gym said, they sent me an email saying basically, boom, sorry, we've been charging you every single month, right?
Since lockdown.
Since lockdown, we've been charging you every single month. We're not going to give you a refund.
Excuse me.
So I was like, you know what? It's a little piece. I don't care. Yeah, calm. I just want to go out on the 12th. Yeah, of course, today's date. Well, of course, when this episode comes out, it's going to be whatever date. But I went to the gym really excited, amped up. the great thing is I didn't take no pre-workout on that day because otherwise I would have been insane,
Buzzing, innit?
buzzing, yeah, with energy, with nowhere to go.
Yeah.
So I go to the gym and the gym's empty. Like there's no equipment there. And the thing is, I try and go inside and it's not there. So now I go and holler at the manager on Instagram. Like I don't follow her. Like she don't follow me either.
Yeah.
She's at a gym. I'm like, what gym is this? So now I try and message her. Didn't get no response. I walk and I find another gym. I'm like, yo, what gym is this? I was like, yeah, no, it's a cheaper gym than that. And plus they got everything here.
Yeah.
So
Just left
what
that
you want?
one.
I was like, yeah, man, let me leave that one. Anyways, I went to the gym. I did back. Right now, yeah.
Traumatized.
Oh, bro.
Spinal.
My spinal. Spinal.
I broke my back.
Spinal, fam. Spinal. But yeah, nah. I mean, it's a great feeling to get back into the gym, man. Because
I hear
like
that.
you're in the zone. Because the thing is, I have weights at my yard right now, but
They just don't serve the purpose after
They
a
don't.
week or two.
yeah.
I had a gym horror story as well, man.
Say what?
Go on.
I'm furious.
Spill.
So obviously, man's looking forward to the 12th. Obviously,
Yeah.
having a work meeting, and my colleagues are like, "Oh, so what are you doing tonight?" And then I was like, "Oh, I'm going to the gym." And they're like, "Going to the gym, mate? You going to the pub, mate? Everyone's going, doing this, that, and the other."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Yeah, that's cool on you for you guys to do, but I need to go to the gym. It's good for
Yeah.
my my mental health and my well-being." So me and my girl were excited. We pull up to Sainsbury's, grab bare like protein bars, protein shakes, grab like the little rolling mat thing, walk to the door,
No.
lights are off.
Oh, same thing.
I was like, wait, what? I walk back, I look up because the gym's on top of like another building.
Yeah.
Shutters are down. I just put my hands on my head. I said, God forbid. And there was people around in it. So they're looking, thinking, look at these idiots trying to go into the gym that's closed. Bro, I was furious. Got home, tried to contact them. There was no reply.
No reply.
On
What
any
do you
social
mean- what
media.
do you mean? Listen, I'm staying inside, man.
You gotta make sure you're not loyal to these gyms. Eventually, they send an
Because
email.
they're not loyal to you.
They're not, and they were taking my girl's money as well the past few months. They didn't take mine because Ali just joined. But then they emailed me saying that, due to unforeseen circumstances, the gym has been shut and it will not be open until further notice. So now I have to try and find another gym.
Yeah.
I ain't
I
been
don't
all
even
week.
know,
Great
man.
thing is,
this is why I'm staying at.
my
I'm
gyms-
staying inside.
my gyms, they're only like 5 minutes walk.
So is mine.
Like me going to the gym is a 10-minute walk, but from like the gym, from one gym, from gym A to gym B, it's a 5-minute walk, and I thank God for that.
Yeah.
Because me, I was not looking to walk another. I was not looking to ride a bike. I was not looking to just jump train. Nothing.
Yeah.
I was just looking to just walk to the gym and that's it.
get it done.
But my
So-
question to you, man, is why can't you do it at home? Like I've seen probably some of the best progression of my life at home. Like this is probably the biggest that I've ever been, the most in shape I've ever been. Why can't you guys do it at home? Not
It's the environment. When I'm in the gym,
you're in the gym,
You're locked
I'm in the gym.
Yeah, I hear
More
that.
important, and also there's more weights in the gym.
but I don't do
Me,
weights.
I lift. Okay, then that's you then. Whereas me, I lift weights. Do you get what I'm saying? Like right now, of course, I got smaller, but I lift weights. Like deadlift is my thing. So like doing deadlift on a 40 kg and then just doing it continuously for how many months, you're just gonna get bored. You want to go to the hundreds. You want to go to the 200s. I've done 200, but right now I'm not doing 200, bro. Like I tried 110 in the gym and I was tired after 3 sets. So I was like, safe.
That's safe.
I was like, nice.
Yeah, I'm locked out.
No
I'm out. I'm
No
done.
chance.
But yeah, with me, I do weights. So like, I need to get into the weight training, and then also more importantly, it's the environment. Like you get to see people. Like where I was back in Chafford 100, where I used to live in Chafford 100, I'll go to the gym and I'll go and speak to people, and I will see the regular people. I'll say, "How you doing? What's up? What are you training today? Oh yeah, I'm doing this. Oh, I just hurt my back. Oh okay, then like." I've seen your legs have got bigger, this and that. Like, not on a homo thing, but it's just like, yo, I've seen how you've improved.
Yeah, I hear that.
So when you go into the gym and there's an environment where everybody wants to improve, everybody wants to excel, sometimes they'll come to you for, help. And it's almost like everybody's helping each other in one way, shape, or form. And then more importantly, it's the environment.
Yeah,
When
man.
when I'm at home, I'm at home. I'm
You
not
want to
doing
relax.
anything.
You want to relax. Your mind
Honestly.
is wired to relax, and mine's the same issue as you. I need the weights.
Yeah.
I can't max out. I can't grow, and I can't maintain doing the stuff I do at home. And the way I train, it lends to it. The best physique I've had has come from me going to the gym.
Yeah, I
so
hear
I
that.
can't replicate it at home. I don't have the motivation to do it.
What sort of, I mean, okay, say for example, this is a general gym exercise. You're doing that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What was at your best? What was the most you could do on that?
What, a bicep curl?
I bet you did arms. That's the thing.
20 something, maybe like 26.
I would say maybe 20.
But
I was
biceps-
never doing arms on the regular though.
Yeah.
But 20.
Biceps have never really been my strongest muscle, but that was probably the best. But obviously with my weights at home, they max out to about what, maybe like 18, maybe
Yeah.
20
Oh,
out
yeah,
push.
you're pissed.
So I can't do nothing. It's
Yeah, you're not
it's-
getting anywhere with that.
Yeah.
Nah, I managed to maintain ish, but I've not been able to build and get to the body and the physique I wanted to get to. So
I
need
thank
the
God
gym
I
now.
maintained.
Yeah, me
'Cause,
too. I was at one point it was looking shaky for me, boy. I was like,
Aye.
yo, I need to, I need to do something about this. But
I'll
yeah.
even tell you, it's like 25. So my birthday was in November. So 25. This was 2019. Yeah, so basically 25 at 2019. I was at my biggest. I was at my strongest. My trousers that I'm wearing currently in the moment did not fit me. Yeah, because of how much I progressed. So then, when lockdown happens, and then you have this whole entire year, like I had to just shrink. I had to just say to myself, I cannot consume more than what I need. So the fact that I've maintained, I've dropped weight, and I've just leveled is absolutely brilliant. Some people, it's the other way around. Some people, they've just ballooned
Yeah,
and they're going to stay like that.
It's not,
Sorry
it's not in my portion.
for body shaming, but it's
That's
not
a
my
body
portion.
shame.
It's not in my portion. My
You know what I'm
guy.
saying?
I
So,
hear that. Yeah.
yeah, no, I thank God I maintained.
What other stuff do you guys do? Do you guys take any like pre or post workouts? Do you eat a certain way? Are you religious like that
yeah.
with it?
Oh,
No.
that's interesting. Yeah, no. Recently, I've tried to switch up my diet, put a lot more vegetables and protein in it, and I've tried to adopt the eat breakfast like a king, eat lunch like a prince or whatever, and then eat dinner like a pauper.
Okay.
Which I feel like I've lost some weight. I think it has helped. I didn't want to lose like a lot, to be fair, because already again I'm pretty happy with where I'm at. So it's like, I mean, cereal for breakfast, rice, chicken, and vegetables for dinner, and then I'll have like a sandwich with egg.
Do you count your calories?
No, I can't. I wouldn't even know where to begin with that.
Don't worry, I don't do that shit either. I'm too lazy. I did that when I was in uni. I was very, very strict. I used to have certain protein. I used to eat a certain amount a day, and then after uni, I just got. To
But
a
do you know what
point-
the thing is? That they'd even say that's like not that it's a disorder, but they would classify that as an eating disorder.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
probably.
because it's just like
You're regimenting yourself to a
Yeah,
certain point.
exactly.
Whereas after uni, I was got to a point where I was like, I'm still in good shape,
yeah.
but I'm not gonna kill myself having
of
to
course
eat
not.
this
And
amount of
I've
food.
had like an issue with that. Like I've always had an issue with food in the sense that like one of my phobias, and it probably isn't a good thing, but one of my phobias is becoming fat, and I'm just like, this is something I have to avoid. Not to the point that like I've ever starved myself or anything.
Yeah.
But like it's always something I've been really concerned about. So I've always
I've been fat.
But yeah, but then I mean, I'm not saying like if you're happy with who you are, then that's fine. Like I'll salute you 110%. Like as far as I'm concerned, you've always been happy. Or from
No. Like when I was 20, I was fat.
yeah,
Like,
but
Genuine, like basically. No, like if you look at my LinkedIn picture, you would see how much I've changed.
yeah, I hear that. But
And then, but like back to your question about diet. I would say from 2018 I got serious. Then 2019 I changed my diet, and that's when I
you
just
saw the
got
real change.
I got massive.
Yeah.
Personally, for me, I got massive because like the fact that my clothes didn't fit me, and at the same time, I knew I was getting bigger in some way, shape, or form.
It's crazy when you're like, I tried to stay like, obviously, as you is very well known, I'm not the tallest person. So I've always fit into a small. Now I have to buy a large, and it's not because I'm big or anything. It's just if I don't wear a large, it's just not gonna fit. You know what I mean? Like,
Is it because it's slim, skinny, or just
What do you mean? As in like,
The fit.
nah, it's more. It looks better on me. So if I buy a small now, which I'd always fit in, even to the point I could wear an extra small and try to make my arms look bigger, but it's done. It look like I'm trying to wear a tank top or something.
Yeah.
I heard that.
You know, so
Yeah.
I had to move up to medium or large, which was crazy. But yeah, no, I think diet is really important. We don't put a, because I always tell people like, you can do whatever you want in the gym. It don't matter if you're not eating right.
You're not gonna get any of the
Not
results.
gonna
Yeah,
make
man.
a difference.
That is a proper thing. Because like even when I was working in an office, like these guys were just eating like barely anything. I'm like, yo, what's going on with you guys? Like,
Y'all not hungry?
yeah, like you guys are not hungry. Like me, I'm eating.
Yeah.
I'm eating at break. I'm eating at lunch, and then when I go home, just before I go home, I'm eating, and that's when I got fat. Like,
Yeah, but then that's.
and then that's when I realized.
As well,
I mean,
innit?
of course, years later, I realized about diet and how important diet is.
Yeah.
Of course, I mean, training in the gym and so on and so forth. But
Yeah, that.
this is when I actually realized that you need to pattern up your diet.
So when are we jumping on the Made in Chafford vegan diet? What's going on?
Skin,
Oh, you know
bruv,
what?
that's that in the bin.
The vegan challenge.
That's not happening.
2021.
That plan needs to stop.
You already know what I
You know them talks. Let's not talk into existence. It's not happening. It's not happening, man.
To my vegan honey, it's
Nah,
fine.
Kale?
Skiing.
Corn?
Kale.
Kale. Nah, forget it, man.
That's the name of the episode.
Kale.
Kale.
I don't even know what kale is. Bro.
That shit's disgusting, man.
Isn't it like a harsh
No.
salad?
Oh, it's one of them ones. It's bottom tier. Like, you know how I used to think I like broccoli. So obviously as a kid you try
broccoli
to
bags.
you
I
try
don't know why
to
people hate broccoli.
I would never have Brussels sprouts. That
Nah,
shit
Brussels
is
sprouts.
Yeah,
disgusting.
Nah, I don't fuck with Brussels sprouts. Man.
At all.
They a two pack
I
of
don't know,
eggs.
I don't know.
On God, man.
It tastes
They can
like
do
ass.
whatever they want to Brussels sprouts. I think it's horrible.
That's my date.
I'm gonna hate the food. Call me what you want. I'm a Brussels sprouts hater.
My date.
Put that on the pod.
My date.
Yo. Brussels sprouts is disgusting.
So what's your man's goal for this year, like body wise? Where are you guys trying to get to?
I'm just trying to be like, if we go on holiday, just be able, like, I want to be able to take my top off, and I'm trying to get a dope photo. You know what I mean?
Take the top off.
I've been overseas
Triple
going
R house
crazy. Yo, it goes down in the DMs. I'm looking good from the AM to the PM.
Jeez, get your balls off, game.
I'm trying to be good for life, to be honest.
I heard that.
Yo,
But the thing
you
is-
might have a bag for life.
But the thing is, it's like with me, I want to train to a point where it's like I am my size. Because so basically,
You don't want to look out of proportion.
yeah.
You know what's a crazy
Because I
example?
even looked into it. Like, you could be hench, you could be muscular, but you could be overweight, clinically overweight.
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
So I don't want to be to the point of clinically being
mad.
overweight. Yeah.
But
And more importantly, I want to be able to maneuver myself. So I might be hench. I might AJ.
Is that what you're aiming for?
That's what I'm aiming for.
He's a big bloke though.
He's a big man. Pause.
yeah, that was definitely a
He man looked me dead in the eyes when he said that as well.
Yo, Dame Dash walks into the room right now. He's
Hey, yo,
thinking,
pause.
What y'all doing? Yeah, no,
He
I'm.
plays the Bulls game too much though.
Yeah, it's not that deep.
No, but you
man.
need to let people know,
things
like-
fly.
Yeah, of course.
Let things fly. With me, I think
Trey Songz can give me 20 minutes of hits.
20 minutes of hits. Hey, yo, what?
All right.
All right. Hey, shouts out to Royal Moore, man.
Of course.
But yeah, no,
Well,
I
the
want
contract
to.
pattern, my guys.
Boy, they need to come back, boy. That's a whole topic.
Is
in
that?
itself.
Are they still not back?
Nah.
No. They're
Nah,
not back.
nah,
They're never coming back. You know, I don't.
No,
I don't
I
think they're coming
I
back
don't.
either.
I think they will. I think they will.
I'm gonna say I don't. If it's been, I thought they were only gonna go for like a week.
It's been
or
like
two.
10 episodes now.
Say
Yeah.
word.
God.
Yeah.
And he's
Just
still doing
for
Saturday,
just for
Wednesday and
context,
Saturday.
basically.
Nah, it's fucked, man. He's
We're
done.
talking about the Joe Budden podcast, and pretty much there are 3 individuals who are very much prominent in the podcast. Well, 4. There's Joe Budden himself, Parks, Rory, and Moore. Now, Rory needed to leave because if you had seen all the episodes, he was gonna bang him in his
Just want to
face.
fight
Yeah,
him.
he was sparking.
He wanted to. He just wanted to fight him, And Joe Biden just had to say, you know what, just take a month off, and just take some time to relax, gather your thoughts, really get your piece together, and so on and so forth. Moore wasn't happy with this because it's like, listen, I've been upset with you as well. And so they had a few words and they said, okay, I'm going to take some time off as well. So now they've been, I don't want to say replaced, but what's the word?
He's just used his other mates that have been on there and have.
They're sitting in.
Yeah.
So basically, they're sitting in for Rory and Maul, and that is Ice and Ish. Those guys, they're brilliant. I think they're cool, but
the vibe is not the same.
Yeah, the vibe isn't.
Man.
I would say the vibe is still cool.
It's still listenable.
Yeah,
it's still listenable.
It's still calm, but it's not the same.
Moore's actually his boy though. Like that's actually that'd be like me and you falling out over. You know.
Something like that, 100%. And you know, it's a shame because
over any of us in this room, I always say, like, it's a true saying, but man, them only fall out over one or two things: it's money or girls. Women. You know, when we blow, we have to make sure the contract's all right. I ain't trying to fall out of you. I ain't trying to fall out of you, man.
His one is different because he is the alpha. He is the breadwinner. So essentially, he has put himself in a position where you're basically bossing your mates, and that can go well,
which is fine as well. But I just
when you look at when you look at the character of who Joe Budden is, does he have the patience and the nuance to do it?
It's because they're doing 2 episodes a week. I really truly believe that, because the thing is, they're seeing the same faces. Like us, man, will do, if not 2 episodes in one sitting, we'll do 1 episode every week,
which is enough time to buffer, enough time to live your life. And
exactly,
then come back and
do what you need to do. Whereas these guys are doing it 2 times a week, and they need to realize that
it's too much.
You just need to
take time,
have time to relax, have time to chill, because then that's when you can get all your stuff out.
I still think it's something to do with the Spotify decision, though. I'll be honest.
There's
no, because they're making more money than they were before.
He says that, but every time Joe says something, in my mind, I'm like, nah, I don't believe you. And the reason why I say this
is
there's
30 million on the table, and if we that's insanity.
The reason why I don't believe him is because when he announced his Patreon deal, did you watch the episode where he announced his Patreon deal?
No.
And he was like, I am now the head of equity of Patreon, and then he went on like an hour rant about Spotify. The vibe was completely different to the vibe when he was going on his Spotify rants at the time. I think their Spotify rants at the time were justified, and I think all of them felt like they were slighted by Spotify. But I think the Patreon deal didn't favor the man them. Because he's the only one that got a title from it. And when Rory eventually spoke after Joe had his run, he was just like, hey, I'm happy for you, man. But it wasn't like a whole, we got this deal together type thing. That wasn't the vibe.
I see.
So I think there was something to do with a deal that made them think, you know what, we're not pulling up, we're not getting a slice of this pie, and we helped put these numbers up. So
that's a fact.
What are you saying?
But then again, I think you know what? It costs to be the man.
You gotta pay the cost to be the boss.
Is a crown, man.
It really does cost to be the man.
Every is a head that wears the crown.
Yeah.
You got to have a level of a lack of empathy as well when you're in that type of power. A slight lack of empathy.
To fuck over your boys, that's nuts, man. Like,
no,
I couldn't.
I'm not saying. I'm sorry.
Anyone that's
I'm not saying as being your friend. I'm not saying as being your friend. I'm saying as being a boss. So let's say you run a Fortune 500 company, and you're the CEO of that company.
There's a level of insanity, or not insanity. There's a level of I would say insanity that we will just never be able to comprehend.
And not everybody can do it. And Joe clearly has too much emotion.
You only have to watch the social networking to be able to be like, yo, there's something not right here. You know what I mean? Like, Homeboy is like screwing his friends left, right, and center.
100%.
And he's not fazed by it.
But I mean, the thing is, like, when I say it costs to be the boss, I mean, because the thing is, you have to make decisions
that not everybody will be okay.
That are very much sustainable, and it's not necessarily because you want to make them because it benefits you.
Right.
It's the whole business. It's the employees you have to take care of. It's the other stakeholders, such as the consumers, the customers, and the businesses that you buy from.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you have to make sure that every single individual is satisfied to a certain extent. You can't satisfy everybody because it's
impossible.
That's riding too hard. Pause. Do you get what I'm saying? But like with that, I would say like if that's the case,
Nah.
if we're just assuming that that's the case,
Yeah.
then I would feel that you can't hate,
Yeah, I mean, you
because
can.
Joe Budden went and
You can
said,
still-
I would like to take this podcast and put it on Patreon.
But think
Right?
about it,
But
if
what
you-
sort of situation can we benefit from the podcast? Okay, this is what we can benefit from the podcast, and this is what other individuals can benefit as they do their podcast. Right? But then me as an individual, I know I want to go. I know where I want to take this. So
but you
it's a
can- you can-
win-win. It's a win-win, but they're not getting the
Alright,
same.
man, you know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is, you can make decisions for sure. We all make decisions, but it doesn't mean the other people that you make the decisions for are necessarily going to be happy with it. Which is the situation I think they're in now, isn't it? Obviously, Joe has to make decisions that he thinks are best for the pod and for himself as well. But he's upset a lot of people in doing and making those decisions.
And that's why I say it costs to be the boss.
Yeah, it
Because you
does.
have to make a decision that is very much sustainable. So that's why they didn't sign with Spotify. Because if they signed with Spotify, then that means they would then have to give up a certain amount of rights, a certain cost, just to be popping again.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens with that situation. But I totally agree with everything you just said.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's an intriguing situation.
Mm-hmm.
100%.
What was the next topic?
So the next topic I wanted to discuss is
Oh.
to do with
Oh.
nostalgia.
Oh,
Mm.
this old.
Nostalgia. Is there such a thing as too much nostalgia?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't. Yes, but
Yeah.
Are we going through is nostalgia makes money, of course.
Always.
But are we being like targeted more so than any other generation? Like, I don't know if our parents went through this. Like, I can't say they. Like, we're just being hammered with it, left, right, and center. Every time I turn around, I feel like someone's trying. Like, in 10 years' time, they're gonna try and make the Infinity Saga nostalgic.
Or
Like,
do you
guys,
think it's
remember when you saw Thanos for the first time? Like,
or do you guys think maybe it's just a lack of creativity?
Lack of
that's
creativity.
100%. They don't know. See, the thing is, the film industry right now is only going on sure bets, so it has to make money. I mean, we're gonna get it bad.
It's gonna get worse, isn't it?
Yeah, if anything,
Yeah,
after the
yeah.
pandemic and cinemas actually open up, they're just gonna, if it's not a sure bet, nothing's getting made. Risks will not be taken. Films that we love, like that are cult classics, or that we, those little niche films that we really enjoy together, they're gone. It's just gonna be blockbusters, and that's it. Either blockbusters, or they're trying to win an Oscar.
Or it's
Those
gonna
are
be
those are the two films that we'll see
remakes
from now
and
on.
sequels as well.
So
So
I'm personally not excited for that Space Jam film. Space Jam already isn't a good film. It's just, it really is nostalgia goggles.
it's still a nice film.
It's not a good
Yeah,
film.
no, it's a nice film.
I don't even know.
It's
I think it's a
no,
bad film.
because the thing is, if you watched it as a child,
Yeah, we
that
watched it
film
as a
is
child.
amazing,
Yeah, of course, yeah.
and that film will mean everything to you
10 out of
as a
10
child.
on IMDb.
Do you get what I'm saying? But when you try and remake something and then say, yeah, this is the new it, for
It's
some
not,
people,
yeah.
it's not gonna be it. Do you get what I'm saying? And then, well, actually, I don't want to talk about Pepe Le Pew, but
Who?
Pepe Le Pew. He's a skunk, the rapey skunk. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's
like they removed him off of the film because he's too rapey today.
Mm.
And it's like you do need that character in there, because as rapey as he might be, he was funny.
That's
Bro!
not, it's no longer funny.
It's no longer funny
That's the
today
thing,
no
it's
more.
not. It's not aged.
No,
You can't have
because
that in the film.
people are just oversensitized. But then again, if you remake something, you have to remake something.
You have to actually remake it, is what you're
You got to do it properly, and you can't. Run
I think
Pepe
you
Le
know
Pew
what
now.
I can only explain this in, like, for example, sneakers. There are so many shoes out here today that have been re-retroed, right? That are very much nostalgic and meant something at that time. That they've re-released it to modernize it, and nobody liked it. So then what they've done, they've re-retroed it from the original standpoint, right? And people love the shoe. People like the shoe. Why? Because it was very similar to what it was back in the day. So they've kept it the same. Now, in terms of nostalgia today, some things are better left untouched.
100%.
Yeah, I agree. I think nostalgia's done.
When do remakes ever typically work? And I think
With
I say that-
samples, that's it.
yeah, but that's
Even
music
I-
is different.
yeah.
Music is different, and even music, I can even argue sometimes it pisses me off.
samples are disgusting.
Sometimes it pisses me off. But what I was gonna say for Space Jam in particular, it might not work purely because Looney Tunes don't really have the clout it did when we were kids.
No.
The kids don't be watching Looney Tunes
No,
like
not
that.
at
Do
all,
you get
yeah.
it?
So
So
I don't know who this. I actually don't know who this is for. The target demographic is too old. If they wanted to do this, this is probably a film that should have been made 10 years ago. And I just don't feel like it's necessary. I wasn't that. You enjoyed the trailer. I wasn't that impressed by it.
I thought it looked cool. I think
Same.
it
looks
looked
mid.
cool, and I like the idea that they're trying to change it. They're not trying to do it like beat for beat. They're taking the Ready Player One kind of approach, which is okay. I understand what they're trying to do there, but you know, not everything needs to be. Even the Jordan ones, the band ones, I've told you I wanted to get for ages. They're gonna make the patterned ones, and in my mind, I look at that and I just think my brain can't process that being a shoe I want.
But that shit's fly.
I don't like how it looks.
Listen, that shit is fly.
Do you think it will work?
Yeah, fuck this.
I might not get it. I maybe not want to get it, but I can appreciate it and it's fly.
I don't like it.
It's
man.
fly.
Maybe it's my old man mentality that I don't like the way it looks.
Oh,
You
no,
said
yells at the sky.
And I don't like the look of like that type of shoe in general. I'll still end up getting the normal ones, but you know, people are gonna run that to the ground, and you know,
Are they gonna come out in mids?
no highs. I think they're coming out in highs,
Yo,
and
what's
I'm
the-
not.
What's the beef
Highs.
with mids?
Listen, it's you know what it is. It's like how Clark Kent doesn't like mid Air Force Ones.
Clark Kent. Are you talking about?
DJ
Talking about
Clark Kent.
Superman?
That was great.
Yeah, so DJ Clark Kent doesn't necessarily like mids, Air Force
right.
Ones. It's very much the same. It's not even real leather.
Right.
The mids are not even real leather, and also they're not cut the same.
Right.
It's
Most of them
not
were cut
the same
from a
thing.
different Cloth.
Yeah, even like the lows today, they're not original lows. Like the way the original lows look is completely different. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like the Air Force Ones, and then whatever Air Force One they recently released, like the React. It's not the same thing.
They're trying to put Air Force Ones in the dirt, man. Like, what the fuck?
Why are they so hard to get now, dude?
Well, I don't know if it,
Because they're nostalgic.
they're not though.
No, for the past-
have a pair of Air Force Ones in their closet.
For the past, let's say, 5
Does everyone in this
years,
room
not
have a pair of Air Force Ones?
yeah, everybody has maybe
Yeah,
a pair of Air Force Ones, but it wasn't slapping for the past 5 years.
That's sickening, man.
Everybody was on this sock line kind of shoe, and then they moved into the Air Maxes, and then now it's the Jordans. Now everybody's looking at the Air Force Ones like, yo, these are kind of fly. I can wear this with that. I can wear this with this.
The best trainer ever made. Air Force Ones are drip or drown, and they're definitely dripping.
And they're full leather.
She ain't got levers.
When they figure out how to make that shit not crease, yo.
We out here, baby.
I mean, we already out here, but it's gonna be different, man.
Oh god.
If they ever make that shit not crease, yo, different. I'll buy 10 pairs. Yo, night, make it happen, man.
Resale of Air Force Ones. The game is done, bro. The game is rigged.
140 I saw. If I ever give anyone that much money for the Air Forces,
For what? For
Punch
a
me in
white
my
pair?
face.
white pair.
Just a normal.
I
original
swear you can
white
get
pair.
them online anywhere.
You can, but they're
140.
out of stock a little bit. They're not
Yeah.
as easy. I saw I went on Foot Locker yesterday, and you can find them. But I think they're getting harder to find.
Apparently, it's something to do with the shops not being open. So where they're going out of stock online. They'd obviously have the shops to help sell them, but they don't have that luxury at the moment until now. One to JD was quiet actually, to be fair, but yeah, that's the thing that's happening.
Crazy.
But yeah, I guess nostalgia. It's gonna be something we have to live with and adapt to.
Of course,
I guess.
nostalgia never goes away in any generation. It's not even just
Yeah,
a
but
thing
I feel like
exclusive
we're
to
gonna
us.
get beaten over the head with it.
Yeah, maybe, man. There's nothing new under the sun, innit?
No,
we
no.
had to have this conversation the other day with Chohan. I was like, bro, like I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but there's nothing. It's just gonna keep happening. Your AJ Tracy, that was trash, man.
Tracer.
Like, please, I'm begging.
Tracer.
He's got to get better.
I mean, I listened to 4 songs.
He's independent,
And-
which means he has no direction. He's his own boss.
And you know what it is?
That's the worst thing about being
I
independent.
think sometimes I listen to artists and I think to myself, like, I liked a project of theirs before, and I think, yeah, I'll listen to this project. Oh, I didn't like it. Okay, I'll listen to the next project. Oh, no. Okay, I don't like it. I'll listen to the latest project. Oh, no. Okay, I don't like it. And I think sometimes...
How many chances do you try to give?
Maybe 2. I think after a while, I just realized, you know what? Maybe I actually didn't like them that much.
I don't. I was an
And nothing
AJ
about it.
Tracy
It's
fan.
nothing
I
personal.
was, bro.
He's a good rapper.
Yeah.
It's
He's technically a
I-
very good rapper, but...
This is what frustrates me the
In my
most with
ears.
him.
And
I
as I
can't-
said before, you would have to make decisions. It pays to be. It costs to be.
No,
the
but
boss.
he's just being bad now. Like he's just being bad for
He's
being
just
bad
being
sake.
bad.
No, but the thing is, he
Maybe
sees
to
the numbers.
Maybe
He's-
to you,
exactly.
but not for the kids.
Not for
they,
the kids.
They might love him. It's just
They
not
love
for
him.
us.
He's getting
It's
radio
just
play.
not-
It's just not for us. And that's
He's
fine.
getting the radio play that he needs. More importantly, he's getting the money that he needs to sustain
Facts.
himself
Yo,
and his team.
King, do what you need. I don't mind. Like
So right now, he's not gonna make music for you.
I don't mind you. This is what but okay. That's fine in the sense that like Travis won't make songs that are necessarily for me. Like Franchise wasn't for me. Fucking Highest in the Room until that outro isn't for me. Travis will do that, and I'm okay with that because I know what you're trying to do. I know the demographic you're trying to get at. AJ Tracy is. I feel like he knows who I am in this world, and he's trying to piss me off, and he's succeeding. Because I was a massive fan. I was like, yo, this is the next guy up. I was telling everyone that Packages freestyle, I'd say change my outlook on like UK grime, UK rap, UK drill, whatever you want to say. I was like, this is the next guy. This guy can actually like do it. And I don't mind the song like the fucking one with Notes. That's like probably his biggest song, or the one with Georgia Smith. I don't mind it. I know why you have to make those songs, but just don't be terrible across the board. His 2 last albums have been awful, and I'm like, I know what it's more frustrating for me because I know the potential he has. You only have to look at what's the song with Digga D? That fantastic song,
Bringing it back.
Fantastic song, fantastic performance from him. It's just, it doesn't need to be this bad. Again, like I said, we're going to be one of the most famous people in the podcast land, and we'll be invited to the Brits, and I'll probably have to have an awkward conversation with him. But
It might not be much of a conversation.
I think it's going to be...
It might be hands and feet.
Why do I think his hands are in the basement? You know?
He spoke that into existence. He's gonna have that conversation.
You man not going to back me? I keep saying, like, if you man don't back
Wait.
me... If you man don't
If
back
Digga
me...
D's there, you're on your own, mate. I'm sorry.
What? No.
No,
Come back with a swinger. You're done out here, bro.
man trying to leave me on my own. when I
No,
get-
no,
when I get stopped-
This is
Obviously, we're not
no.
gonna leave you
No,
alone.
it's not even a beef thing. This is your opinion, though.
what
This
opinion?
is how you feel.
Nah, I just know there'll be an awkward conversation. You can't be running.
It's unfortunate because you are genuinely invested in his career. You liked him to that extent. With me and E-Man, we were just like, oh no, he actually makes good music at one point, and then it just didn't slap. Whereas
Yeah.
for you,
It don't suit my-
you backed that horse. You said, yo, he's going to be the Don.
Yeah, I did.
So
yeah.
you've taken it
I've
personally.
only and I took it personally.
That's a good
The only horse I've ever backed properly is Cardi, and that paid off. So you know how that one, how that story goes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess we're coming up to close to an hour. You guys got anything you want to end on? I guess we got to do the music.
Of course.
2 songs. You have to go back to back.
My choice this
Back to
week
back.
is I'm just gonna pick. I don't know. If
All right, just for conversation's sake, I think it's how we kicked off this podcast. I'm gonna go with "Trust Issues" by Drake.
Okay. My choice is "Waves of Blue" by Majid Jordan. It's a good pop song.
This is not really the type of music I listen to, but I was listening to this in my manager's car, and it's 5:15. That's the time of the song.
Excuse me?
5:15.
5:15. That's the actual name of the song.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
fair enough.
and it's with the Who.
Oh,
The Who.
The Who.
Oh man,
I don't listen to them.
You man trying to diversify the
portfolio.
Listen, it
No,
was
no,
either that
I'm gonna switch.
or Balenciaga stamps by Stove God Cooks, but you man don't want no Stove God Cooks.
I didn't say anything about. I'm just saying this is turning into the fucking West Side Gun playlist. That was my point. But if you want to chuck him in.
Yeah, nah, it bangs. It bangs.
You know, I'm going to switch up my option. If we're going to diversify the portfolio, I'm going with Mother, Hayloft. I came across the song on TikTok. It's a great song. Shouts out to them, man. Yeah, so no longer trust issues. All right, so Made in Chafford podcast, episode 84. We're going to get drunk after this, so stay tuned. Until next time.
Yeah. Slit.